Do you know what a sentence is? That's right, a sentence. What is a sentence? I'm going to have you help me fill in the blanks. What is a sentence? What is that? A blank is a set of that is in itself. So I have 3 blanks. That's challenging. I know we're talking about a sentence. So a sentence is a set of words that is complete in itself. Okay, so a sentence tells us a full idea, and it contains a blank. Oh, so it tells me in brackets what that blank is. Who or what the sentence is about, and a blank. This tells us something about the subject. Oh, it contains a subject. We're going to talk about subjects, and what is this one? This tells us something about the subject, and predicates. Okay, that's probably a new word. So it contains, each sentence must have a subject and a predicate. So the subject is who it's about or what your sentence is about. The predicate's the rest. There's going to be an action word, and that's where it starts, right? Your verb of what your subject is doing. So there's your subject, who. Okay, in this case, it'll be a noun, who, or like it'll be a person, a place, or a thing. So these will all have nouns in our examples, okay? So who it's about, and then the predicate will tell us what the who is doing, or the place, or the thing. Okay, so the beginning of a sentence starts with a blank. What does the sentence start with? Do you remember when we edited the sentences earlier? It starts with a capital. So the beginning of a sentence starts with a capital. The end of a sentence ends with one of the following. That's right, a period, exclamation mark. We should probably break that one down into syllables to help say that word, because we do want to be able to say the word exclamation mark. So exclamation, 4 syllables. Say it with me. When we break up the word into syllables, it helps us pronounce the word correctly. So exclamation. Once we can do that, exclamation, we can try saying it faster. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. Okay, just like that. So it could end with a period, exclamation mark, or question mark. Okay, so those are 3 different ways our sentence could end. Now, let's start with our activity with subject and predicates. So our job will be to find the subject. That's the first thing. So who is it about? We'll find the noun. So the teenagers went skateboarding at the park. So the subject would be the teenagers. So I'm going to circle it with purple. So I'm going to circle the subjects, and then I'm going to underline the predicate. So that's going to be the rest of my sentence. The teenagers went skateboarding. There's the action. They went skateboarding at the park. I'm underlining my predicate. There. Beautiful. Subject, predicate. Who, what? What are they doing? Okay, the next one, I'm going to slow it down and see if you can find the subject. Sukhman sang a song. So who's this about? That's right, Sukhman. So we are going to circle who. What did she do? She sang a song. So that's the what. That's the action. The sang is an action. But then the rest is the predicate. There, like so. Then we have the next sentence. My brother is talking on the phone. Who is it about? I'll read it again. My brother is talking on the phone. So who? That's correct. My brother. So let's circle the subject in purple. And the predicate will be the rest. What is my brother doing? He is talking on the phone. My brother is talking on the phone. Subject, predicate. Next one, Jaden and his family are eating dinner. Who is this about? Do we circle just Jaden, or do we circle just his family, or do we circle both? Or all, I mean, what do you think? Jaden, his family, Jaden and his family. If you pick number 3, Jaden and his family, that's correct. That's our subject. So we're going to circle Jaden and his family. It's about them. And what do they do? They are eating dinner. Like so. Jaden and his family are eating dinner. Subject, Jaden and his family. Predicate, are eating dinner. So notice how each sentence contains a subject and a predicate. So the next one is, let's do this one. The students brought food to school for a class party. Who are the subjects? We said the students, that's correct. So let's circle the students. What did they do? As soon as we get to the verb brought, we're going to just underline the rest. Brought food to school for a class party. The students, subject, brought food to school for a class party. Everything underlined in green, that's the, what's that word? Predicate. Excellent. Okay. Jasmine and Naya are watching a funny movie. So the subject is the girls here, Jasmine and Naya. So circle the subjects. What are they doing? They are watching a movie. Okay, subject, Jasmine and Naya. Predicate, are watching a funny movie. Okay, I have 2 more left. These ones. Okay, so now we're going to have our subject as a place. Remember, noun, it means that's a person, place, or thing. So the Vancouver Zoo has a grizzly bear. So what would be our subject here? Is it just Vancouver? The Vancouver? Do you think we need to circle zoo too for the subject? We do. So we're going to circle the Vancouver Zoo. And predicate, what is it about? They have a grizzly bear. So that's what it's about. Okay, so the Vancouver Zoo has a grizzly bear. And it's a very cute grizzly bear. He's very playful. I think his name's Shadow. You can say hi if you go to the Vancouver Zoo. Okay, the next sentence is that sunflower in our garden is beautiful. Okay, so this one's a bit trickier. So it's, this time it's a thing, right? Our noun's a thing, it's the sunflower. So you're going to, and we have to keep going until we get to the verb, to the action. And what is this about? It's about that the sunflower is beautiful. So our subject's going to be quite long. So I'm going to actually circle that sunflower in our garden. That's all about the sunflower. So I'm going to circle it like a blob. Oh, not right on the table. Okay, so the subject is that sunflower in our garden, and then I'm highlighting where the action starts and what we're saying. What are we saying? It's talking about how the flower is beautiful. This one was a trick question, so if the last one was more challenging, that was the plan. Okay, so that sunflower in our garden, that's the subject, predicate is beautiful. So the key is to find like the action, what is it about? Okay, so notice like whenever we highlight our predicate, there's an action, like they brought, that's a verb, it's an action. Like even are, is talking, right, can be used as actions, what they're doing. And like singing, right, sang, that's an action. Went skateboarding. So they're all the subjects are followed by the verb, the action that comes right after. So who and what are they doing? Okay, my challenge for you is to write one sentence. And what you're going to do is I want you to circle the subject, underline the predicate. The challenge will be for you to write 3 sentences, the same thing. But for each sentence, I want your subject to include a person for 1, or person or 2, like include people. And then for number 2, include a thing, like I did a flower. And for the 3rd one, include a place for your subject. Okay, so that would be the bonus challenge on top of the challenge. Bonus challenge is to write 3 sentences, 1 that's a person, the other that's a place, the other that's a thing. But for each sentence, you're going to write your full sentence, and you're going to circle the subject, underline the predicate. So just like what we did together. Okay, the regular challenge is to do this for 1. You can pick, is it a person, place, or thing? Okay, so do 1, great. Or go ahead and try the bonus challenge. You can do it. Yes, love writing sentences. Writing's a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it too. And have a great rest of your day writing. Bye for now.